AlUla FM.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to this week's edition of Weekly Warm-Up with our trusted expert, Coach Paul Sava, strength and conditioning coach and injury rehab specialist. Today, we often celebrate, and in this episode, actually, we are celebrating the pushing hard in the gym. You know what I mean, staying consistent, challenging our limits. But there is one vital component many people tend to overlook and really think it's a weakness point, which is resting. Rest days are not a sign of weakness, though. They are a key part of performance, injury prevention, and long-term success as well. So without proper recovery, even the most dedicated workout plan can actually backfire to you. So today we're diving into the science and strategy behind rest days with Coach Paul. Welcome back to this show, Coach.
Thank you for having me, Hadir. Hello, everyone. How are you doing?
Well, we're doing great because you're with us today, Coach Paul. So let's talk about this important thing that, honestly, back in the days when I was really active, like I used to work out 6 days a week, the last day of the week felt so heavy to rest. I was like, no, I'm doing great. Why not just hang the gym at the 7th day as well? So why is it so essential to schedule regular rest days, even for people who feel strong and energetic?
No, this is a great question. I'm happy you're bringing this up because resting is equally as important as the training that you have in place, right? So let's take, for instance, hypertrophy training. People want to go in, build a little bit of muscle. When we're training, we're actually creating micro damage at the level of the muscle cell. Mm-hmm. It's a very, very tiny, it's not going to, it leads to soreness and inflammation, but micro-inflammation. So we need time to recover and allow the inflammation to settle, the nervous system to reset, and the muscles to actually layer back the muscle fibers and grow. So without recovery, performance can easily plateau over time or even decline. Mm-hmm. Pushing hard every day might feel productive to some people because it's a mindset thing as well, and people get overexcited sometimes. But yes, over time, it can increase the risk of injury, unfortunately, fatigue, and even burnout.
Mm-hmm. So it's not a luxurious thing to do, it's a must thing to do.
It is, exactly.
So can you explain the difference between passive rest and active recovery, and how can we decide which one our body needs?
Yes, absolutely. So passive rest means complete downtime, so no structured activity, just letting your body fully relax. That's important when you feel particularly exhausted, very sore, and especially sleep deprived. Mm-hmm. On the other hand, active recovery involves low intensity movement like walking, light cycling, or mobility work. It keeps the blood flowing, reduces stiffness, soreness, and it speeds up recovery. Now, in order to decide which one is better for you, if you're completely wiped out and struggling to sleep, I would say go passive recovery, take a couple of days off, just get back on track, and then you can resume your training afterwards. But if you're just a little bit sore or just slightly mentally tired or a little bit stressed out, light movement might be the better choice to bounce back a little bit faster.
Great. And regarding the other thing we want to know, which are the signs, what are some common signs of overtraining or burnout that people should watch for, especially in high-intensity routines?
Yeah, so high intensity is great, but we need to balance it out with smart recovery. So some red flags people need to look for include persistent fatigue, so not being able to show up to training and maintaining the same intensity over, I don't know, if you feel like that for like a week, it's probably time to take a step back. Mm-hmm. Trouble sleeping, all sorts of insomnia would be another red flag. Elevated heart rate during rest times, which could be tracked with the Apple Watch, Whoop strap, or any smart device. Mm-hmm. Mood swings would be a great one as well. And as I mentioned, drops in performance.
Well, this is one thing also you were emphasizing on, and I think it's really important to listen to our bodies. I mean, if you really feel that you are been going crazy and working out, and one day you felt like you want to take a day or two or maybe 3 rest, it's totally fine to listen to your body within these calls, because some people feel like, oh no, this is a sign of weakness. If I'm just gonna skip working out, I have a goal to reach by the end of the year and all of that. So I think people need to be just calmer with themselves and take it easy sometimes, right?
No, that's exactly what it is. And if you're feeling constantly run down by your workout, it kind of defeats the purpose of exercising. So
Exactly.
it might be the time to take a little bit of a break and recalibrate and get back stronger, obviously.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Coach Paul. And once again, we're happy to have you every single week.
AlUla FM.
The sound of Arabia.